it's Becky. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is a little bit of a hodgepodge, and I'll give you the backstory why. Try to do it quickly. If you guys have followed my channel for a while, you know that for the last 10 years or so, I have shared what we got our girls for every Christmas, every Easter, and every one of their birthdays. Well, last year I was on a 7-month break from YouTube, and so I did not do the Christmas gift videos. And I got so many questions about where are they? When are you doing them? Why aren't they there? And I felt really bad for kind of leaving you guys high and dry, but I was on a break and I did not film. That was the first year in like 10 years I didn't film those videos for Christmas. So both girls have birthdays right after Christmas. One's in January, one's in February. If you don't know already, we have an almost 15-year-old and an almost 21-year-old. So what I decided to do to kind of make up for not doing the Christmas videos and then sharing little bits of what we got them for their birthday is I'm going to kind of combine, it's hard to say, a couple highlights from what we got them for Christmas, a couple things that we got them for their birthdays, and just to give you guys an idea. It's not everything they got for Christmas, it's not everything they're getting for their birthdays, but just kind of favorites from Christmas and then highlights of what we're getting them for their birthday. So that being said, there will probably be a second, well, there will definitely be a second part of this video where it'll be a different day. I'll probably be wearing something different because there's still a few products that I'm waiting to come in. So starting with Christmas, my youngest daughter really wanted a kalimba, which I had never even heard of. And so this is actually the one we got her for Christmas. She's put a sticker on there. That doesn't normally come on there. But it's basically a very entry-level instrument. So, I mean, you can get really elaborate ones and you can play elaborate songs on them. And there's bigger ones, but this one's a pretty, what I would say, entry-level to moderate level kalimba. And basically, it kind of sounds like this, if you can hear that. And there's notes on the keys so you can read without having to like memorize necessarily which notes are which. So you can read and play songs that way. So it's one of those things that you can open and almost start playing something immediately. She really likes that about this. She also does that with the ukulele. She can play a couple songs that way. So I think if you have a musical child, this would be a really great option, and she really likes it. She's played it almost every day since Christmas, so that was her choice. She also wanted curtain lights, and I kind of get that because I think one of the best things about Christmas is the coziness and the mood and the vibes that Christmas lights bring, and I kind of miss that all year long. And so she wanted curtain lights, and so we went through a couple different pairs. A lot of them were very obvious in the daytime when they weren't on, or they were really wiry, or they were too big or too small or too bright or too dim. And so this pair this set that we got her, I'll insert a picture, they're very, very pretty pastel colors. They come with a remote. You can turn them up a little bit brighter. You can do different modes for them, but the color scheme, I think, was really, for me, what made them look just so cozy at night and matched her room. Her room was pink anyway, so it matched her room. And so I think curtain lights are a really fun gift idea for younger kids, but especially teenagers and people in their 20s. If you've been on TikTok or if you've been on YouTube and you've seen kids in those kind of age ranges, people in those age ranges, everything's about the mood lighting. It's all about the sunset lamps and the curtain lights and the lights that go around the border of the room. So these are a great option for that. They're very inexpensive and they make a huge impact in her room, and she really enjoys them. So I would say, for any kid or teenager or young adult in your life, some type of curtain light or mood lighting is always a great gift idea. And then for my oldest, she didn't ask for this, but I saw this and I thought it was perfect. And since she is 20, almost 21, but she is 20, I thought this was the most incredible thing ever. This is called My Life in Chapters, and I'm not gonna read what she wrote because she did already fill out the first section. So chapter 4, so this is the 4th year. You would write in this every year for 10 years. And then at the end of the 10 years, you have your last decade of life kind of documented. So basically it's kind of like a scrapbook / journal / time capsule. And it's the same questions every year. So for chapter 4, but all the chapters are the same. It's my year in review. So what was your age, your occupation, and where you lived? A sentence that summarized the year. Main highlights, other notable events in your life or the country or the world, holiday adventures, what's been happening in the lives of my family and friends. And there's a likes page, so all about things that you like or dislike, highlights and moments of the year. Again, events, you can go into detail about different events in the year. currently dreaming for, my passions are, some goals, new skills that I've learned this year, a reflection of what you're grateful for, what has been difficult this year, how have you grown this year, and then this year in my own words. And then there's a spot on the back, and you do have a spot for photos if you want to. And then looking ahead for the next year, what do I want to do or be more of next year? What do I want to do and be less of next year? What do I want to prioritize next year? And what new experiences do I want to have next year? And that's the end of that section. So you're gonna answer those same questions at the end of every year for 10 years. And then when you have, you know, and when she's 30, which blows my mind, but in 10 years when she's 30, she will have the last 10 years of her life documented, the highs, the lows, she can look back. I just think it's a really, really fun gift idea. And it's not just for, you know, somebody in their 20s. I could have even given this to my 15-year-old, almost 15-year-old. And when she's 25, she can look back and see where, you know, how her life was going. And I guess the idea is if you wanted to, you could do one of these for each decade of your life. And then when you're old, you know, you'll have so many years of your life documented, what was going on in your world, in the real world, you know. I just think it's a great gift idea, and especially when you're in your 20s though, you know, so many things are changing, there's so many unknowns, you have so much of the world in your life ahead of you. I love that, and I had to order it from Etsy. It came from the UK, and so, you know, the spellings are a little different than we do here in the States, but I think that just makes it all the more neat. So I was excited about that, and she finished her first year's entry a couple weeks ago, and so now she's good to go till the end of this year, and she'll do it again. Back to current day, my youngest daughter is funnily very obsessed with the weather. We call her our local weatherman's name sometimes, just because she's like, you know, there's a 30% chance of rain, and it's supposed to snow on Friday, and it's a high of 64 today, but it's a low of 45. You know, she's always, I don't know why she's very interested in the weather. It's kind of funny actually. And so just for a fun little thing for her is a storm glass. If you guys don't know what these are, can you see the little crystals in there? So basically, depending on the temperature outside and the weather, these crystals will move around based on that. And so it's just a fun little thing to like sit in her room. It's cute. So if the liquid in the glass is clear, it means the weather will be bright and clear. If the liquid is cloudy, it means the weather will be cloudy as well. If there are small dots in the liquid, it means that it will be humid and foggy. A cloudy glass with small stars indicates thunderstorms. If the liquid contains small stars on sunny winter days, then snow is coming. If there are large flakes throughout the liquid, it will be overcast in temperature. So we haven't had it out of the box long enough. You're supposed to let it like sit out in your environment for a while and let it like acclimate to your environment. It's been in the box in my closet for a couple weeks, so it probably needs some more time to adjust. But I just think that's a fun little thing. And you know, it's not something she's gonna like play with or anything. It's mostly a decor piece. But I feel like it kind of helps to feed that interest that she has in weather and kind of acknowledge that. And it's just a fun little novelty item. So I thought she would like that. And then also, she is very crafty. Both girls are very crafty, very artistic. They're always drawing and creating and making things. She mentioned a while back that she wanted to try her hand at embroidery. And my mom can do a lot of things like that. And my grandmother was a master seamstress, quilter. She made all these elaborate quilts for everybody every year, or for graduation, things like that. And so I think it's kind of funny that she's interested in embroidery. So I got, and it's gonna not look like much, I'll insert a picture. But basically this kit came with hoops and all the thread that you need, little tools and needles and things like that. But the main reason I like this kit in particular was there are coordinating videos that she can watch. There's instructions too, but there's coordinating videos that she can watch, because I'm not very good at embroidery, so I can't help her a whole lot. So she can watch the videos if she wants extra help. And it came with pre-printed designs on the fabric. I remember my grandmother had like the purple pencil, and she could like hand draw different designs or trace things. But basically this comes with the designs you're already gonna be making, and I chose the cat theme for her because she really likes cats. You get everything that you need in this kit to have your supplies and then get started and know how to do it. So I thought she would enjoy that. And then the only other thing I have to show you right now, like I said, I'm still waiting on 3 things, but this is for my oldest daughter's birthday. If you guys have followed my channel for a while, you would have probably heard me talk about Ana Luisa. I have worked with them a couple times over the years, and I wear their jewelry pretty much every single day. In fact, these are Ana Luisa earrings as well. They've never paid me ever to talk about them. Every now and again they would send me pieces that I chose. But these I paid my own money for, and I just thought they were super, super cute. So my oldest daughter is she's very trendy. She's very girly, but there's like a touch of edginess there, and she likes a lot of the mismatched earrings and things like that. And so to me, this is her, like, perfectly explains her. It's girly and classic, but it's also a little trendy and a little bit edgy because they're mismatched. But if you can see, there's a gold bow on this side and there's a heart with a pearl on that side. And I don't know, maybe she won't like them as much as I like them for her, but I just think like it's her in a pair of earrings. So she had to have those, I had to get those. For today, that's all I have to show you. The next time you see me, I will have the other items to show you, and that'll be kind of my way of making up for not doing the Christmas videos, but then also still showing you what we're giving them partially for their birthday. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, it's been a few weeks and the things I was waiting for to come in have come in, but I have two more things that I think, one of them in particular is the most excited I've been about giving somebody a gift in a very, very long time. And I feel like it's one of the coolest, most unique gift ideas for somebody, especially if they are teenage, young adult. So I can't show you the physical product because it's got my oldest daughter's name on it. But I got her for her birthday, one of her gifts, or we got her, I keep saying I, but let's just be honest, the women usually pick out the gifts. So we, as one of her birthday gifts, got her a custom neon sign in her favorite color. And I just think it's such a unique gift. It's something that you're not gonna get, you know, probably another one of, or you're not gonna have like, oh, I already have something similar probably. And if you guys have followed my channel for a while, you know that both girls have really, over the years, enjoyed all different types of lights. We talked about curtain lights earlier. Both girls have projection lamps and lights of different kinds. They have jellyfish lamps. I mean, they're just really into lighting, which I think a lot of this generation, teenagers, young adults are. And this just definitely elevates that, you know, to the 100th degree. I was able to pick obviously what it said. I was able to pick the font. I was able to pick the color. You can even choose if you want it to be battery operated or electric or both. You can choose the mounting hardware that you use to hang it with. There was just a lot of really great options, even little icons you could add, like a heart or a crown or something like that, and you can make that a different color from the text color. It was just a really fun experience, and I cannot wait for her to get that for her birthday. I think she's really gonna love it. It is really unique. It would be good for, you know, not just a gift for birthday, but like if they're getting married, you could do their last name. If there's somebody that's really into social media, or maybe a gamer of some sort, you could put their, you know, their social media name or their gaming name. There's so many different things you can use. You can basically make it say whatever you want it to say, and I think that's really, really fun. And then the last thing, and I'm not gonna open this because obviously it is a gift, but I'm gonna show you some video. And I don't know yet who's getting this because there are so many people in my life that I think would enjoy it, myself included, as kind of like a family gift. So I'm not really sure yet where I'm gonna put it. But this is the Oasis Mini. Basically, this is sand art. If you guys have seen something like this, I don't know if you have or not. I personally hadn't. This is the first and only version of this type of thing I've seen. I have learned since then there's other ones out there, but I really particularly enjoy and was interested in this one, the Oasis Mini, because it's more affordable than a lot of the options out there. I like the size of this one. This one's the mini, so it's 9 inches. So it's very easily put in all different areas and different types of decor. There's an app, and so with the app, you can change the color settings, you can change the design. There's tons of free design templates on the app where basically you will watch this little marble draw out whatever design you've picked in the app, and then you can also draw and upload your own drawings to make the Oasis Mini draw whatever you put into your drawing in the app. So super fun, really relaxing. It's surprising, like if you watch it for a little while, like not this one because I haven't opened it, but I've watched videos, and just to kind of watch that marble roll around, and you know, if somebody else picks the design that you don't know what it's going to be, it's really fun to watch like it create, and you're like, oh yeah, that's a turtle or that's a jellyfish or whatever it is. So I just think it's really nice. It's really unique. It will fit in all different types of decor. It's a great conversation piece. It's a great relaxation item. I think it'd be really great on a desk somewhere, like in an office. Not something you're gonna see every day, and definitely not something somebody probably already has. So that is a combination of the things that we got the girls for Christmas and a couple of things from birthdays. So this is a little bit of a different video, like I said at the beginning. I kind of pieced together Christmas and birthday and showed you really what I thought was the standout items, either by my preference or even things they already opened that they received that they liked the best of all their gifts. I hope you enjoyed it. I will link everything for you guys in the description box below. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.